I'm going to do a fire sign reading for the second half of October. Second half of October starts out with a new moon in Libra and concludes with a full moon in Taurus on October 31st. I'll be doing a Whatchadoin spread, as I jokingly say, to get all up in your business. I will first use the Fountain Tarot for fire signs. The way I do Whatchadoin spreads is I put all the cards face down on the table. I take one for the energy, the situation's energy and your energy. Put one up top for the guiding energy, one down below for the room to grow. Make that 2. Got a 5 of Cups popping out. That 5 of Cups is about mourning a loss, grief, and being preoccupied with the 3 spilt cups, something being preoccupied with a type of loss that you do not get to see or acknowledge the love and connection of the 2 cups that is to your access because your back is turned to it. Okay, I'll put one over there for the preceding energy and one off to the side for the potential future outcome, advice, or warning. So let's get started. Fire signs. Wheel of Fortune is your situation's energy. A twist of fate. Divine time. Perhaps a surprise, an abrupt shift. Right place, right time. 10s are closing to a cycle. And there you go. Yours is the Chariot, an opportunity moving forward, ready to make forward momentum, in the act of making forward momentum. Perhaps moving beyond a closed cycle, as though the closed cycle was the message enough for you to know to move forward. Okay. Fire signs, your guiding energy is the Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins, I love her. I love her. She is a pre-empress card to me. She's loyal and stable. She is grounded, business-minded. She can take care of herself and others. In a very balanced way. Her MO is to grow things that she cares about, things that matter much to her, and not just in a single-minded way. You know, one that not only grows her physical wealth, it also tends to her physical health and her spiritual health. Health, wealth, and spiritual abundance. That is what her garden is. It's all of it. Beautiful. She's wife material and she knows it. Look at her. I'm not saying this has to do with that. It's just somebody that knows their value and does not, doesn't compromise that. That is a non-issue for her. Wonderful. Your room to grow. 10 of Coins and a 3 of Cups. Interesting. So this can be about collaboration. There's a collaboration that needs to be had, fire signs. You need to have a little bit more support in your path towards completion in your abundance. So it's like you may be setting off on a new path, but you're trying to do it all alone. There's a lot of independent energy, and while that's very admirable and it is very admirable, it's not always totally necessary and can create more of a burden than is necessary. So the 3 of Cups to me is the for the room to grow is to have a little help from your friends, to rely on the social aspect of creating a legacy in unity. So this can, coins, 10 of coins can be a completion in a work sense, in a business sense. This is also, because it's another 10, a completion in the family life, in your assets, something to do with your money and your wealth, property. So in order to reach a particular goal in any of those things that I just mentioned, it's then having the challenge of interdependence, even if it's just emotional support. Okay, things get heavy sometimes. So a room to grow at this time is to reach out to have a little bit more support. Oh, my nails look so weird. Is to reach out and have support from your friends. If you're having a tough time, you don't need to shove it all down your own throat. Reach out. People love you. Okay, fire signs, people love you and they want to be able to be there for you because they care about you. And also they think you're a fucking boss. All right? Okay. 3 of Cups does also have a connotation of a reconciliation. Okay? But I'm not getting that strongly at this time. Fire signs, your past energy. Oh yeah, 3 of Swords, disappointment, grieving. So it can be reconciliation. Maybe it's reconciling, if not directly with parties involved with this disappointment and despair. It's about reaching out for the healing purpose of healing this. But it looks like the pain of this has come to a close, maybe prompted by a specific occurrence. Okay, fire signs, your future is the High Priestess. Different deck, same exact card in the same position as the air sign reading. The High Priestess, my queen. She is one that has a deep inner knowing, intuition. She also signifies a mystic. She does, it's a card of silence. She does not need to be overt in expressing her truth, because knowing it and standing in her truth is enough. There's a lot of that type of energy I see here. There is momentum forward that's happening. And I do feel like this you are healing from a broken heart or a disappointment or perhaps even betrayal. Look at how the black and white is inverted. Okay, but the horses that the chariot energy, this chariot energy is yours, fire signs. As you are moving forward, it is not a black or white issue. Okay, there's a gradient in between that you understand as truth, and you stand in your own inner truth, such as the High Priestess, also between black and white. Do you see how one is not above and one is not below? It's stepping into your power of the High Priestess. Look, because this is like, okay, the dark is above and the light is below, and it's, so one is higher than the other, but that's not the High Priestess's shit. She says one's not higher than the other. They are of equal value, and you exist in between. Okay. Very interesting. So far, moving forward confidently in a direction that builds your identity, your assets, your business, your family life. And there is the situation at hand is some definitive marker of an end. And you are moving forward and confidently. That's great. Fire signs. I will be taking from Rider Waite. May I please know more about the Wheel of Fortune? Fire signs. Situation's energy is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. It's too many. Sorry, when like 4 flip out, I'm not going to take 4. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. With the 3, another 3. So you have 3, 3, 3 on the board. But this could be an end to a work situation, an end to a collaboration, and it could be an end to a collaboration after a betrayal. And after the betrayal is kind of like actualized. It's actualized in some way that you were not given due credit for work that you did, or not fair compensation, you know, something like that had come up. There was a conflict in the collaboration that brought it to a hard stop and almost made it like really fucking easy for you to move on. Like, I don't need to stress over this anymore. I have seen enough. It was like, this is the straw that broke the back, okay? And it's like, okay, I've seen enough. I've put enough into this, and now you're not going to give me just even like the credit that I deserve for all that I did. This is making it very easy for me to move on. Okay. Fire signs with the Chariot. I do want to say Mars is in retrograde, so I would watch out for that negative aspect of Aries energy in Mars. It can make us very reactive. So I do want to just point that out, that it maybe it's not seeing a total value of something and seeing that actually it's emotions that you need to work out over something. So I am going to guide you away from making any brash decisions. However, you are allowed to do as you please in this lifetime. Okay. The Chariot, and that just went upside down with a 9 of Swords in the reverse. This can be read one of 2 ways. I will read it both ways, and you can decipher how it resonates with you. This can be the releasing of mental anguish. This can be moving forward because you're ready to let go of this mental anguish of something that I feel like it's something that has to do with work or some role that you were performing. So it could be a role that you're performing in a family, in a relationship, in a friendship, in a business, a role in the world. Okay? That this could be with the 9 of Swords in the reverse. Basically saying I'm done feeling like this, and moving on is what I have to do to not feel like this anymore. There's an inverse to that, okay? The black to the white. There's an inverse to that of escapism and running away, because you think running away is going to resolve all of this. So that's for you to decipher. Everybody's different. But I feel like that's where this black and white issue comes from, because actually the moving in your truth and forward can be something about your own mental patterns that you're meant to realize and meant to address, and also learning how to communicate those difficulties or complications, the things that cause you turmoil, and learning to receive support and guidance from your friends or from, any trusted group. Okay. May I please know more? Do I want to know more about that 3 of Swords? Not really. How about the Queen of Coins up top? What is guiding this? Guiding this is definitely about self-worth. About self-worth and how it's reflected into the role that you perform. with a 9. Oh God, look at all these wands. You're tired of defending yourself. That's what you're tired. It's like you have to continue to defend yourself. Either defend yourself for what you have been able to achieve, and people, haters, listen, it's lonely at the top, right? Haters want to hate how you are abundant, whether that is in the physical realm with the things that you own and the accolades that you have, and like the job and the property and the house and the family and whatever it is. It's like you have to continue this guiding energy is that continued fight in defending your fucking greatness. I know that sounds so egotistical. I know. And that might be part of the fight. It might be part of the cycle. This is the black and white issue for you to exist in the gray in and understand where's your truth. I don't know your truth. You know your truth. But this seems like somebody has to continue to fight and defend an aspect of themselves. And it's a role that they perform. Sorry, I yelled. May I know more about the 3 of Cups and the 10 of Coins? 3 of Cups with the 10 of Coins. Oh, baby. With the 6 of Wands. This is a victorious return. Again, this can be reconciliation. It can. But it's also allowing... You know, there's an interesting message that just came to me. You're so busy defending yourself against haters that you're blocking off people that want to love you. Food for thought. You can stand to put more energy towards people that want to love and support and congratulate and esteem your value, instead of you putting all this energy into having to defend it, as though you defending it constantly makes it more real, makes it more valuable. It doesn't. It makes it more of a burden to carry. It makes it intolerable even. There is no reason to be ashamed of harnessing this energy. There is no room for it. Ooh. Ooh. High Priestess for fire signs. High Priestess for fire signs in the future. She knew. The thing is you know too. You know who you are, and it's right now it seems like there's a lesson to move beyond needing to have it justified externally, and understanding that other people know and want to celebrate you. Okay? I am struggling a little bit, feeling like that sounds quite egotistical. I just feel like when you have to put your energy towards like groups and people and situations, you should put your energy towards things that then will give back to you in a positive way. Okay, got 2 in the reverse, 3 of Cups in the reverse, and the Empress in the reverse. Again, what are you putting your energy towards, and is it things that esteem you? Because basically this Empress is not esteemed of the self, and it's almost as if the Empress is continued to that because it's with like fake friends. What is that? Like you don't need to continue to prove yourself to people. You need to just exist as you are, how you are, and be fucking accepted. You have to accept yourself so that you can stand in your truth. and live beyond external validation for what you know to be true about yourself. There's people out there that love you, I can guarantee it. And they, what is that, warts and all? Maybe there's a amount of pressure that you put on yourself to fulfill a certain expectation of how you should be in a particular role, or how you should feel about something at any given time. But basically, this is just a focus on, for the second half of October, this is a focus on moving beyond the need to defend your good qualities and allow haters to hate, and don't allow then those haters to make you feel guilty for going and getting some love vibrations and help, support, and to be admired and celebrated by people that care. You know? And also to not feel guilty for doing that for yourself. That's my message. Fire signs, you're the shit. Hope you enjoy your second half of October. All right, bye.